If you are running your factory on an older ERP, something like Sage X3, and just the thought of switching systems gives you a headache, stay with me for a few minutes. Because the part that scares most people about this move is almost never the part that actually matters. I talk to a lot of operations leaders, and before they switch, they all ask me the same three things. Will I lose the years of setup we built inside our current system? Will my team have to learn everything from scratch? And the big one, what actually changes, day to day, on the floor? So, instead of a sales pitch, let me just show you the honest map. Your old system on one side, Odoo on the other, step by step. Here is the idea that changes everything. You are not throwing your system away and starting over. You are simply moving your ideas into a new home. Almost everything you set up before already has a matching place in Odoo. The names are different, the screens are a lot simpler, but the logic you rely on stays. Let me prove it to you, one piece at a time. Let us start where every product begins, your basic data. In your old system, you have an item and a list of what goes into it. If you came from Sage X3, you already know this list as the nomenclature. And here is the thing. Nomenclature is simply the French word for a bill of materials. It is the exact same list. In Odoo, it is still there. Same parts, same quantities, same idea of a parent and its pieces. The only real difference is that Odoo shows you the whole thing on one clean screen. The finished product on top, every part below it. In plain language, anyone can read without training. Next, how the thing actually gets built. In your old system, you have routings and work centers, the steps, and the machines or stations that do them. Odoo keeps both. Your steps become a simple list called operations, and your work centers stay work centers, each one with its own capacity and its cost per hour. So if your old system told you that assembly takes 2 hours at a certain station, Odoo knows the exact same thing. It just shows it to you on one screen instead of 3. Now the part people worry about the most, planning. That calculation in your old system that decides what to buy and what to make has a direct match in Odoo. Odoo looks at your demand, checks what you already have in stock, and then suggests the orders to cover the gap. The logic you trust does not go away. What changes is the speed. You see those suggestions right away, not after an overnight run, and you approve them with a single click. Here is where your team will really feel the difference. In your old system, a work order is usually a piece of paper. It gets printed, carried to the floor, and typed back into the computer later. In Odoo, it becomes a manufacturing order that your operators run live, right from a tablet at their station. They start it, they pause it, they record what they made, and the system updates the moment they touch it. No paper, no double entry, no guessing where a job stands. What about the numbers your finance team cares about? Your old system tracks detailed costs and ties production back to your accounts. Odoo does the same thing. Standard or real cost, analytic accounting, and a stock value that updates as things actually move. Your finance team still gets a clean line from the floor all the way to the books, and nothing gets lost in the move. So if the logic carries over, what really changes? 3 things. First, who is in control? Instead of waiting on IT or an outside partner for every small change, your own team can adjust a recipe or a step the same afternoon. Second, the screens. One clean, shared system instead of a dozen separate tools. And third, the big one, staying up to date. Heavy customizations often lock old systems on one version for years. Odoo is built in modules, so you turn on what you need and you keep moving forward. And here is the moment that pays for the whole project. Watch this. Before you start building, Odoo checks every part against your real stock. Live. Tabletop, in stock. Bolts and screws, in stock. But the legs? Not available. Odoo caught it before anyone spent an hour building something that could never be finished. In the old way, you usually find that out on the floor, 2 hours too late. So that is the map. Same logic, simpler screens, faster decisions, and a team that finally owns its own process. The only honest question left is how ready your own factory really is to make this move. So before you change anything, get a clear picture of where you stand today. Take our free Odoo plus AI Manufacturing Diagnostic. It is just 8 short questions and about 4 minutes of your time. You will get a personalized read on your manufacturing and ERP setup, where the gaps are, the quick wins, and a real, numbers-based estimate of what Dudex can earn you. And for qualified profiles, we send a personalized memo within 48 hours. The link is right below this video.